Hey everybody, I'm in a Walmart store. This is one of the biggest stores I've ever seen in my life. And I just happened to stop by the vinyl section. You know, they were dumping vinyl back in the early 90s. They were getting rid of it. They were phasing it out. And now it's back in style. Look at all this. So I just thought I would show you a few things that you could get if you go shopping at Walmart. Look at this, Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. These are about $20 each. Now this one is cool. It's on black colored vinyl. Isn't all vinyl colored black, or most of it? Anyway, Robert Plant, Alison Krauss. I wish Robert Plant would go back and remember Led Zeppelin instead of the Alison Krauss years, but you know, you take what you can get with Robert Plant. Eagles, The Long Run. This is one of their last albums before they broke up back in the late 1970s. Who knew they would be back together, and they're still touring? If you're a country fan, Garth Brooks, I happen to really look up to this guy because I remember he was winning all these awards back, I think it was in the 90s, and he gave back an award. He just said, I don't want it, I got enough awards, give it to somebody else. I mean, what a generous performer. All right, look at this one. This is Def Leppard. Great band. They were opening for Kiss some years back where I saw them at Irvine. And this is one of their famous ones, High and Dry. There you go. These are really cool. If you're a Fleetwood Mac fan or Stevie Nicks aficionado, you got the 24 Karat Gold Tour Collection live in concert. Stevie Nicks, and it's on blue vinyl. And this one is Stevie Nicks Stand Back. This is like a greatest hits album. The other one was a live album. And this one's reasonably priced at $30. I don't know, I'm in Palmdale right now, but this comes all the way from Dollywood. That's right. I think she was nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't know if she's rock and roll, but she's Dolly Parton, and they're getting ready for Christmas here in February. All right, Guns N' Roses. That's right. Look at this cool spreckled vinyl. That's right, they have a little picture of it here. Guns N' Roses. Oh, this is actually their greatest hits. You might have just about every great song they ever did on this one. Now here is Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. You can't get enough of this album. I just bought it on CD again on one of those audiophile CDs, but this one has been remastered, and I think it's been on like top 100 for like, 50 years or something like that. This guy's been around for quite a while, Willie Nelson. I think he was either late 50s or early 60s. He wrote that song, Crazy, Crazy About You. There you go, Willie Nelson. He said, they asked Willie, they said, I think he's close to 80 right now if he's not in his 80s. When are you going to retire? He says, retire from what? All right, kind of like Keith Richards. All right, we got a Whoopi Goldberg album. This is Sister Act 2. She was banned officially from The View, but they're still selling her at Walmart. All right, go Whoopi!
And
right.
white vinyl.
It's on white vinyl of all things. Can you believe that? Songs from the Motion Picture. Those were good movies. I like the Sister Act. This is a band that I saw their final tour. Amazing, even after the plane crash that happened in the 1970s where a lot of the members passed away. They're still going strong. I hope they come back and decide not to break up after all. They were really good. We saw them last year in Irvine. And if you can't decide, you can get them both. One's in red vinyl and one is in blue vinyl. And this is called Leonard Skinner's Second Helping, live from Jacksonville, the Florida Theater. They sound really good live and in the studio. Here's the Chipmunks. I love the cartoons in the movie. And you can kind of turn every album into Chipmunks if you speed it up a little bit. A little trick for you. Pat Benatar. Did you know a little fact about her? Her idol was Liza Minnelli. That's right. She saw her in concert in the 70s and said, that's who I want to be. Look at the short hair. I never thought of it before, but I was watching an interview. Pat Benatar's greatest hits. Great operatic voice. She said that rock and roll is harder to sing than in even opera. So she really puts it out there. I've got to hand it to Pat Benatar. REO Speedwagon, they've been around since the 60s. Can you believe that? They're still going strong. Keep on loving you. There you go. Keep pushing. All the great hits from REO Speedwagon. This one's in clear vinyl with black and white splatter. You want to get this one. Only $21.97. And remember the Blues Brothers, that's right, the Blues Brothers, John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd on blue vinyl, very appropriate. I love that movie, The Blues Brothers. And of course, Dan Aykroyd went on to starting a bunch of really cool places to see music called the House of Blues, that's right. Unfortunately, they closed it in Hollywood, but it's still going strong in Anaheim, California. Here is Elton John with Ray Cooper. He was one of the first acts ever to perform in the Soviet Union. And this is live from Moscow, 1979. Great. It's just Elton John on a piano and a microphone and Ray Cooper going at it at the tambourine and the bongos. Great album. I'm glad they released it. It used to be just available on Laserdisc and VHS. All right, we are moving right along here. We've got one of the greatest Prince albums of all time. This was Prince's breakthrough double album. It has Little Red Corvette, 1999. Look at that, huh? 32.97. They came out with the CD version of it recently, which has a lot of extra unreleased songs. But this one, I think, is just the double album. All right, and the late great master of music, Tom Petty, his greatest hits. You can't go without this one. This is made in Canada. It's an import all the way from Canada to Palmdale. And last but not least, we got the king of rock and roll. That's right. And what more appropriate color to put the vinyl on? Gold. That's right. His music is still gold. You know, he's selling more albums in the last 40 some years than he's sold in the first 20 years of his career. But anyway, Down in the Jungle Room with Elvis here. Elvis's Golden Records. And this one is $20. I got the blue Hawaii one. And before I let you guys go, you know, Billy Joel is still performing. And he's still releasing re-releasing his albums, I should say. There's Glass Houses, 52nd Street. This is the 50 years of Billy. All right, I think he's been around for more than 50, but we'll just stop at 50 there. Billy Joel, The Stranger. This one is in gray swirl vinyl. And look at this one, Billy Joel, Piano Man, tan swirl vinyl. And Stormfront. This one is in red vinyl, and this custard vinyl. An Innocent Man. He stopped making albums after River of Dreams in the 1990s. I wish he would still keep putting out albums, but I think he put out just as many albums as the Beatles did. He said, I forget what it is, 11 or 12 albums, something like that. He said, look, it was enough for them, it's enough for me. But their career only spanned 7.5 years. But Billy Joel still performing, doing a great job. And I think we're going to end this segment. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to keep on rocking. Bye now.